Okay, let's get out your writing page that looks like this. Okay, it has a picture of a tree and two kids, and it has all these boxes. Okay, and you're gonna need a pencil. Okay, we're going to label the things in this picture. Now, if you notice, there's arrows pointing to certain things on this picture. And at the end of the arrow, it's all these boxes for the letters in our word. So we have to think, do the words up here make sense with the boxes to fit it? Okay, so let's do this first one over here. It's a really long word and has all short boxes and one tall letter. Okay, and it's pointing to this ornament right here. Which one of these words up here do we think is the word ornament? What do you think? It's got to have lots of letters and a tall box at the end. Do we think it's this first word? This first word starts with the letter S. What sound does the letter S make? S. Do you hear S at the beginning of ornament? Nope, it can't be that one. What letter do you see at the beginning of this one? It's an O. What sound does the letter O make? Ah. And the next letter is R. What sound does the letter R make? When we put those two sounds together, we get or. Do you hear or at the beginning of ornament? Yes. Does this have lots of letters and one tall letter at the end? Yes, it does. So we're going to write that word into our letter boxes. What's the first letter we see? It's an O, right? An O in the first box. What's the next letter we see? Let's move you closer. Let's see if we can get closer. Here we go. Okay, the next letter is the letter R. Then we have the letter N, A, M. These are all short letters. E, hit the ball out, run your bases. N, and the last letter is our tall letter. It's the letter T. That word is right here. You can look at that word to spell it out in these boxes. Every box should have one letter in it for the word ornament. When you're done, you can cross off that box because we already used that word. Okay, this next word down here, it starts with a tall letter. Let's find the words that start with a tall letter. Does this one start with a tall letter? No. Does this one? Yes. How many letters are in this word? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 letters in the word boy. How many boxes do we have? 2, 3, 4. Does that make sense? No. Let's try this one. Is this a tall letter? No, that's a drop-down letter. How about this one? Yes, this word says lights. Does lights have 4 letters? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That doesn't work. Let's try the last one. Does this have a tall letter at the beginning? It does, and it also has 4 letters. This word says tree. Is this arrow pointing to a tree? It is. Let's write that word. First we have the letter T, then an R, then we have E, and one more E. Make sure you have a letter in every box, and then you can come over here and cross it off. Okay, let's look at this one down here. It's pointing to what? The boy. What sound do you hear at the beginning of the word boy? B, b, b. What letter makes that sound? B. We have to find the word that starts with the letter B. Does this one start with a B? No. Does this one start with a B? Yes, that's the word we're going to write. We have a B, in the letter O. Then we have a drop down letter for the word boy. Now we can cross off the word boy. Good job, friends. Okay, let's go to this side of our picture. What's this one pointing to? The star. What's Sandy here at the beginning of the word star? What letter makes the sound? S. The letter S. We have to find the word that begins with the letter S. Does this one begin with the letter S? It does. This is the word we're going to write. This word right here. We have an S. Then we have a tall box for the letter T. The letter A. And the letter R. Remember, each box should have one letter in it, and then we can cross off the word star. Okay, this one, it's pointing to the lights on the tree. What sound do you hear at the beginning of the word lights? Oh, what letter makes that sound? L. Does this word start with the letter L? No. Does this one start with the letter L? It does. We're going to write the word lights. I have a tall box for my letter L. Lowercase I. I have a drop down box. That's for my lowercase g. H. It's a tall letter. T. It's a tall letter. And S. Remember, when we have an S at the end, it means there's more than one. There's more than one light on the tree. There's lots of lights. We can cross off the lights. Okay, this last one, what is this last arrow pointing to? To the girl. What sound do you hear at the beginning of girl? Girl. What letter makes that sound? G. Does this word start with the letter G? It does, and it's a drop-down box for the letter G. The letter I. The letter R. And a tall box for our lowercase l. And then you can cross it off. After you finish writing all your words, if you would like to, you may color this picture. Okay, see ya.